Hey everyone and welcome back. We're gonna be working on some beautiful uploading micro interaction in just 7 frames. So let's get started. Okay, so first open up your Figma. This is basically going to be a two-step process. In the first, we learn about the simple animation and then we'll move a bit more complex one like this. Okay, so let's start it with a frame. Initially I take a frame of 307 into 81 with a border radius of 6. We'll give it a color of black. Yeah, that looks good. Then I press T in my keyboard and write some text. Uploading 3 files. We'll adjust this one by 32 is 32 and 24. Yeah, that looks good. Then we'll have to make a kind of controller. For control, you can make anything, like you can even give it a stroke, but for now I'm taking a rectangle. So for rectangle, press R. We'll create a kind of boundary, give it a width of 266 and a height of 6 with a border radius of 55 or kind of 5, right? And we'll give it a spacing of 8 pixels. Adjust this one. Yeah, that looks perfect. Yeah, so now like you can see now frame 1 is ready, right? So the first thing we're gonna do is to make a duplicate of it. So let's duplicate this one. Okay, we take a third copy of it. Yeah, so first we have to shrink this controller as much as you can, like this thing. I'm shrinking this as much as I can. Okay, so we'll give it a color blue. Okay, so but as you can see, this is kind of annoying and you can't create a 0 pixel shape in Figma, but we can find a kind of hack together bit. And what I like to do is to make opacity a 0. So we'll take it to its initial point. In the first frame, we'll give it opacity, or you can say pass through, as 0. Now in the first frame we'll give it as a opacity 0, then in the second frame we'll give it a color, and in the third frame we'll make it to its final destination. Okay, so now we can connect these 3 frames by simply using a prototyping tool, and we'll connect in right away. So the first thing, like connect first frame to second frame. In the initial, I just want it right away. So, and like we gonna link this together after delay of take it 1 millisecond. Then we'll take it as a smart animation and as a linear. Like as you can see, there are a lot of uploading animation, and they all are linear. So for now I'm just taking it as a linear. You can take it as ease in, ease out, whatever way you want, but for now I'm taking it as a linear with 100 milliseconds. And then we join a second frame with the third one, same after delay. I want it as 1 millisecond and a kind of linear and smart animation. Linear, it must be around 3000 milliseconds, and we'll name it as 1, second frame and third frame, and we'll give it a name, simple animation 1, right? So let's take a look how it looks. Okay, so that looks like what we think. Take it once. Yeah, okay, so that looks perfect. Okay, so now we have to move to a second step to make it a bit more complex. Okay, so now we're gonna create a completion pop-up like this one. We're gonna create a kind of simple pop-up, right? And the way I did that is pretty simple. For that, I'm using a plugin called Feather Icon. I'm taking this icon where it is. I'm taking this icon, yeah. I'm taking this check icon and give it a width of kind of 32 by 32. Is it good? No. So initially it looks like this. Then I want to shrink it a bit, and then we'll make it a bigger. Yeah, it looks good. In the initial, it looks kind of big, and in between, this is a kind of in between state, and then the final state at this. So we're gonna create a kind of bouncing effect that I'm taking these kinds of states, right? Okay, so first take this out, take these 3 frames, press Alt key to duplicate, and that's it. Now what I have to do, I just want to make it this thing, delete, and then I want to make this uploading 3 files in the middle of it, right? So you can check 32 by 31. Yeah, that looks good. Then we'll duplicate this frame 3 times more. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then we'll take these icons over here. We'll put this icon over here. Give it a color of blue. Yeah. And then we'll take this thing, this icon and this text, and press Shift key on your keyboard and then make it centrally aligned. Yeah, that looks good. Give it a 24 to the right padding, and then same for this. I'm giving it a kind of bush color, centrally aligned. Oops. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, so you can even take this frame, like, okay, so for perfection I'm just taking this frame so that it goes nicely and it doesn't make any effect, right? So I'm just making it a bit more smaller so that we got a bouncing effect. Yeah, that looks good. And then the final state are this, or you can make it a bit more smaller. Yeah, that looks perfect. Okay, let's connect this one. Okay, that is going to be our first second. So this is first, second frame, third frame, and in the same way this 4, this is 5th, 6th, and our last 7th frame. So now let's connect these dots. 3rd to 4th frame, we kind of ease in, like we want a kind of animation ease in, because now this uploading 3 files is going to be down, or you can say in the middle. So we like think of a kind of ease in animation over here. So let's do that. After delay of 100 millisecond, I want a ease in animation of 100 milliseconds, right? Then for 3 to 4th frame, I'm making it the same, like after delay and 100 milliseconds, ease in, and for that I take 100 milliseconds, same for that. And the final one is this, 5 to 6, after delay 100 milliseconds, ease in. For now I'm taking ease out because that is going to be our final one, I guess. Ease out 100 milliseconds, and now this one, after delay of 50 milliseconds. Now I want this one as a bit quicker because this frame is already inside the screen and I want it up. So for now I'm taking it a bit more quickly, so 50 milliseconds, and ease out, ease in, sorry, and for that I'm taking it as 50 milliseconds. So I hope this will work. Complex animation as one. Okay, so let's see this one. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, so I just want to make some changes. 32 by 32. Yeah, that looks good. 31. Yeah. So it's kind of showing, like, basically I'm using this pop-up, so like it's kind of showing, hey, we have completely uploaded all 3 files. It's kind of feedback that we want to see over here. So see it once more. Complex animation 1. Okay, so that looks good. So now in this way you can create a simple and a bit more complex animation in Figma. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you find it helpful, and as always, if you like a video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon. Thanks for watching.